Hi, I'm Chef Garrett with Polidori Sausage, and we're going to be demoing a Bolognese-style lasagna here today. This is a real quick and easy one that I love to make at home and used to make in restaurants. We're just going to give you a few little tips and tricks on how to make this real quick and easy for you, so then you can make it at home. To get started with this one, we're going to go ahead and we'll start with our baking pan, and we're just going to brush this with olive oil because that's going to help keep it from sticking, and it's going to get that nice caramelization along the bottom of the pan that you want, because everybody loves like the nice brown crusty parts of the lasagna the best, so this will really aid in that. Then for our first layer, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw some sauce in here. For our sauce, what we use here is just our Polidori Italian Sausage. This is our almost 100-year-old recipe that we have here. And then I used another local favorite, our Spinelli's marinara. So I just browned off some of the sausage, threw a little bit, added some of that marinara in there, and then simmered that for about 20 or 30 minutes there. All right, after you get that pretty much covering the bottom layer of there, we're going to roll in to our pasta sheets. I am using a nice fresh pasta sheet from our neighbors over at Pappardelle's Pasta. They were happy enough to donate this for the cooking demo here, but you can, either make your own fresh pasta and roll that out into nice sheets, or you can, use the pre-made lasagna sheets too, the dry ones that come in there. The key is to definitely blanch these off, so you're going to need to boil these in boiling water for just, probably about 30 seconds or so, and then pop them off, cool them, and then I coat them in a little bit of olive oil too. So as we begin to layer this then a little bit more, we'll just throw a little more pasta sauce here and there, because one of the things about the Bolognese styles, it's really about the pasta too. You really want to accentuate that pasta. So that's why we don't have a real, loose sauce. It's kind of a thicker sauce in there with nice chunks of meat in there. And what that does is that gives you, kind of a nice hearty kind of feeling to it. So we'll go ahead, we'll throw another layer of the pasta in there. We're going to press that down, get all the air bubbles out of there, because we don't want those air bubbles expanding when we cook this, and do that. For our next layer, we're going to go ahead and throw a little bechamel. This is a trick I discovered a few years ago, and it has made my lasagnas. It is awesome. So I love this, and we're going to eventually top that with the bechamel too. But we'll also throw a little bit of cheese in here. I got some low moisture mozzarella in here, and then a little bit of Parmesan also, just to kind of give a cheesy layer in the middle of that, just to switch it up a little bit. And for our next one, just throw another sheet of pasta in there, press that down. One more layer of this meat sauce. The other thing that I did with the sauce too is I finished it with a little bit of fresh basil. And I find that fresh basil really kind of kicks it off a little bit. It gives that a nice fresh flavor on there. All right, then for our last one, we'll just go ahead, we'll throw that last sheet on, press that down. We'll use up the rest of this bechamel. Spread that out nice and even, because that's going to give us some nice browning and give us that beautiful golden crust on there. Finish it with a little bit more cheese. And I say a little bit, I mean a lot more cheese. And then some Parmesan. So bake for 20 to 30 minutes at 375. And for a gluten-free option, you can go ahead and substitute zucchini instead of the pasta. And you've got dinner.